Well, we have a new name, the storm system, the 11th named storm of 2022 in the Western Pacific. Just a quick reminder, if you like these updates, check me out on a Patreon, link down below. Also, you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter for some of the latest updates. But there's our storm system located pretty much just east of the Ogasawara Islands, really wrapped up quite quickly over the past 24 hours, going from a very disorganized invest area to now a tropical storm. It is called, and please forgive me if I'm saying this wrong, Hinnamnor. Winds of 65 kilometers per hour, pressure at 1,004 hectopascals at this time, drifting towards the west-northwest here on your Sunday evening, heading into early Monday morning when I'm making this update. Here's a look at the track, though. Looking ahead as we go ahead through Monday into Tuesday, expected to intensify up to typhoon status. Winds getting up there about 80 kilometers per hour. Severe tropical storm status, I should say. Not quite typhoon. We need to get up to about 120 for that. But passing over the southern Japanese islands, about 90-95 kilometers per hour. I don't think typhoon is ruled out. That's what I really kind of mean by that, because there is a lot of uncertainty in the extended forecast. For example, this stays further towards the north, kind of a little bit weaker, but there is a lot of guidance that wants to pull this further towards the south, specifically with the ECMWF, and make it into a very potent storm system. In fact, this is a look, and first I showed you the track. I want to show you what the model, specifically the Euro, is showing with that high pressure ridge a bit stronger, pushing this further towards the south than what JMA is saying, and taking it very close to the island of Okinawa over there towards Taiwan. Not quite to the Philippines, but just look at the difference between that specific model and the forecast track from the official agency. And this is why you don't just want to look at the weather models. I see a lot of people sharing stuff like on windy and stuff like that. A lot more thought is put into this forecast than what the model is putting out there, and just kind of changing up what we're seeing here. I think the track is going to trend further south, though, and main reason for that is you do have that subtropical ridge right in here that's going to want to drift towards the west. And if it gets caught up with that westerly flow, that's what's going to take it. But right now you do have a lot of uncertainty just because of that void and lack of steering flow from where this is specifically is right now. Once this gets further west, we should see it a westerly track. If it lingers here longer, that's going to swing it towards the north. But you can just see right here, you know, this is really in an area of high uncertainty exactly where it's going to go. And specifically the ensembles. Take a look at this. The European, or excuse me, I think this is the GFS here. Just the ensembles showing this track off towards the west. And really, there's a lot of parts here where it says, oh, it's going to turn here, it's going to turn there, it's going to turn there, it's going to turn there. Or some of the ensembles expected to go west. This is just a smorgasbord of uncertainty with the extended forecast. So I want to stress this again because I see a lot of people sharing stuff on windy or like just on social media, on Facebook, saying, oh my God, a super typhoon is headed towards Taiwan, or a super typhoon is going to be northern Luzon, or even here in Okinawa. There is a lot of questions. What I can tell you, though, and I'm pretty confident, is that the southern Japanese islands are going to feel some sort of impact from this, albeit could be just some rain, or it could be typhoon strength winds there in the Naha. But also we're going to have inflow wrap in. So I think another enhanced monsoon setup in the forecast for the west coast of Luzon all the way down towards Visayas as this continues to kick off there towards the west. But Kyushu to Taiwan, possible landfall of a storm system here. A lot of uncertainty, though, in this forecast. So this is not the final track by any means. Enhanced monsoon in place. By the way, for my military friends in Okinawa, don't forget your T-Core setups right now. You know, we're in T-Core 4, pretty much all typhoon season. But if you start to switch up, you just want to get more and more prepared. I mean, right now, you should be prepared. Anytime we're in typhoon season, have those extra water, the weather radio, you know, just batteries, all that good stuff. Just ready to go in case a storm does spin up. And we see that sometimes. We see storms spin up, and you go from T-Core 4 to T-Core 1 in the course of 24, 48 hours. Anyway, sunrise in Naha 6:07, sunset at 6:53. Currently in a new moon phase. Wow, I can't do words today. Apparently, it's been a long day. By the way, it has been a long day. I just got off of a 10-hour work shift, and now I'm here doing this video for you guys. Main reason is because, I like talking about the weather out here in the Western Pacific. I miss all of you here, but also there's a lot of you that do support this channel, and it's a huge thanks to everybody that does. I just want to quickly remind you, if you do want to support it, check out our Patreon. Link is down below, as always. At the very least, hit the like, subscribe button. Subscribing helps a lot, just getting that engagement. More people could share it out. I'm able to do that because of what you guys support, but the key thing in the end is to make sure that more of this information is stayed out so everybody can stay safe out there. That's the number one thing, right? Anyways, that's all for today. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, of course, as always, please let me know. And number one thing, like I said, is stay safe out there, friends.